Hi friends, happy Friday. Welcome to another edition of Friday Fun Day. My name's Jana and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and an all-around stamping and paper craft lover. So today I have a card for you using this adorable bird's eye view stamp set from Stampin' Up! It is a new set and I just had to have it. I love bird things, and so I just thought that was so cute. I love the little glasses, and just the little birds are kind of wonky, kind of whimsical. They reminded me so much of the birds that my friend Patty of A Soul's Heartbeat here on YouTube drew. She did a video, and so that is where I got the inspiration for what I'm doing today. However, her birds were considerably bigger than the birds in this set. But anyway, that's what gave me the inspiration. And I will put a link to her channel in the description box below. Hi, Patty. Thanks for joining me. I was just saying these reminded me of the birds kind of that you drew, except they're on a smaller scale. So anyway, yeah, after we are done today, you'll have to go check Patty's channel out when I get all the information loaded in the description box. And then quickly, here is the May Hostess code if you would like to shop with me for Stampin' Up! Supplies. So just to let you know, if you do shop with me and spend $50 in a month before shipping and taxes, I do send you a little thank you gift the following month. All right. So this is a clear stamp set. These are photo polymer stamps. And I went ahead and stamped some of these out onto dictionary book paper. So I found this at a Goodwill store, this Italian dictionary, and the pages are very yellowed. So it was either spent some time in the sun or it's just plain old. It has the year 2002 on the back, so it's not like it's ancient or anything. It probably just has been well loved or spent time in the sun. But I wanted you to see kind of what they looked like. And I gave it a lot of thought with the glasses. I love the glasses. I don't, I'm going to do it different. I'm going to give my bird glasses today, but I'm going to not do it this way because I don't like how it turns out with the words, you know, in behind in the glasses like that. So the bird I'm going to use is this little birdie, I think, right here. This is what I used on my first card, and I'm going to use that bird. I keep thinking bird is the word, bird is the word. Okay, so I'm going to cut him out. I like this one too, this side view bird. And look at the little one. It's really cute. Hi, Sue. Hi, Angela. Thanks for joining me, girls. Okay, so that is the one I'm using. I'm going to be using some really pretty papers today. We're just going to have some fun. Okay, so I decided what I wanted to do because this is so thin, right? And so I just grabbed a piece of crumb cake cardstock there. And I'm going to use one of these adhesive sheets to adhere that thin paper to the cardstock. Let me see what kind of little pieces I might have in here that might work. That one's probably good enough right there. I love these double-sided adhesive sheets, especially if you're working with really delicate, maybe die cut things. they do have on the big pieces of the sheets places where it's easier to grab and pull it apart. I mean, but when you're just using a little chunk of it, that little split in the back isn't there. So just bear with and I will get it. Okay, so that's all sticky. And I'm just going to put it on there. And now I can peel this. Maybe let me do that a little bit better. And get my bird on there. And I'm going to be cutting his little legs off, so don't gasp about that. Yeah, this is just going to make my little bird way more stable to have that cardstock backing on it. So I'm just fussy cutting him out real quick. I'm even going to cut his little top knots off out here because they're cute. Cute, cute. I get so focused when I am cutting things out or coloring things in that I get quiet sometimes, so sorry about that. Okay, that didn't take too long. There is the little birdie. So cute. Okay, now for the glasses. I got to thinking, I do this, I wake up in the morning and I start thinking about things and how I can accomplish what I'm trying to achieve. So for the glasses, what I got out here, I have in my stash some heat resistant acetate. So it's just the clear acetate. I did find it on Amazon. So that paper there is just kind of they put divider sheets between the pieces of acetate in the package, and so that's what that paper is. So like I said, I got to thinking how I could achieve what I wanted to do here with the glasses. So I've got some Versamark, and I think I need a smaller block than what I've got here. Okay, so there's two different styles of glasses here. The round ones are just awfully cute, and that's what I used before. I'm going to do the round ones. I just really love them. Yeah, Susan, I hear you. Some people don't like birds. They're actually scared of birds, but these aren't real, so you don't have to be scared of them. Okay. So, what I need to do first, actually, is wipe this acetate. It tends to be very staticky with some anti-static powder here. And I think I got a little carried away with it. Okay, and I've got it attached to these tweezers just because when I get ready to do the heat embossing, that's going to be so much easier to hold on to. So I'm going to ink up the little glasses with this clear Versamark. And it's kind of, oh, there we go. I was going to say it's just being a little bit awkward since I have those tweezers attached. Hee hee, I can see right where I stamped them there. And I've got my tray here, and some black embossing powder. Now you can make your glasses whatever color you want, but I'm making them black. So there you can see it. And even though I put that powder on, like I said, acetate's really staticky. This tapping on here reminds me, I've been watching this gal on Instagram. I guess, well, maybe you guys know about it. It's a thing and it's like 4 letters. And it's just has something to do with sensory stuff. Anyway, she makes these little tiny journals and things, and her videos, she doesn't do any talking in them, and they're all about sensory, like the tapping on the wood and just the crinkling of everything. And I guess some people find that really relaxing. I don't know if I find it relaxing, but it's interesting to me. I like it. I like watching her videos. Okay, so it's going to get noisy here for a minute. I am using my quieter and kind of less forceful heat tool here for this, since I'm not sure that I've tried this yet on the acetate, but I can see that the powder's melting already and the acetate is not crinkling up or anything. So yeah, I think it's working. That's cool. All right, it's always fun when something goes as planned. Cute. Love it. Okay, so now I've done that. I wonder how to go about, I'll just use a little tiny bit of glue and hope that it works out. I'm just going to take a tissue and kind of wipe this, hope it's dry, wipe this off to get that powder residue off of there. And I'll just cut these out. So this kind of accomplished 2 things, stamping it on this clear acetate. It's going to give me, I mean, the glasses are not going to be picking up that. Let's see, what am I trying to say? I didn't want something in the glasses that I didn't want in there, like the writing from the dictionary page. Plus, this acetate gives the illusion that these are real glasses, right? That they have glass in them because they'll be shiny. So it's a win-win. And it's pretty easy to cut out. Even though I'm a little slow. Okay. Too stinking adorable. Now you could put these glasses on little people or whatever once you had them in your stash. So cute. Okay, I'm gonna color his little beak with some yellow here, which is Dark Daffodil Delight. And that's the only coloring that I'm gonna do on my little birdie. All right, next. So I pulled out these papers, which are absolutely gorgeous. They look batiqued and watercolored and kind of tie-dye. I've shown them before. They have beautiful colors and they're just great papers. These are called Hello Irresistible. So if you've ever done like resist embossing or whatever, that's where this name is coming from, this irresistible, because that is also the kind of technique when they created the artwork for this paper that they did to get that look. Okay, so I pulled out a piece I pulled out this piece because I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. That's what the back looks like. And looky what I did. Patty, are you so proud of me? So she does these little paper ruffles, and I got my little Pixie, it's by Singer, it's old, little Pixie craft sewing machine out because it's such a nice little sewing machine to have here in my craft room. It's really lightweight and tiny, and it does multiple different stitches. And guess what? I plugged it in and it wouldn't run. It wouldn't do a thing. I couldn't get it to go at all. And so you can plug it in or you can use batteries. And so I don't know what happened to it. I've only ever used it like one other time. But so I tried putting batteries in and I got it to work with the batteries, but it wouldn't work with the adapter. Whatever, as long as it works one way. But yeah, I tore the paper first and ran it through, and how fun. So I've got that paper ruffle I'm going to work with. I made my card base out of soft sea foam cardstock. And I also used this double punch here, the double oval punch. And I've already punched that little piece, so I've got that ready to go. Okay, so next, I think what I will do next actually is stamp the stack of books. There is this cute stack of books stamp in here. And that is what I'm going to have my little birdie perched on. Now, you could stamp this stack of books as many times as you wanted to have. I got to thinking about that this morning too, you know, to have a higher stack of books. Or you could stamp it more than once and just cut out one or two of the books from the pile. The things I think about when I first wake up in the morning, there you have it. That's kind of what I do. I'll tell you, just that simple little thing there makes me happy, just stamping it. Okay, I've pulled out colors that coordinate with this paper because Stampin' Up's really good about listing the colors that they used for things on the back of the packaging. So it makes it really easy to go by that. So what I am gonna do first is color the ends of the pages here. And I'm just using the light and dark daffodil delight color if you are wanting to know colors as I go along. That's what I'm doing. And I'm just going to go in with the dark now and kind of go over those lines. Just to do a little bit of shading, nothing dramatic. Okay, so what color do I want to do that bottom book? I think I'm going to go with this. I think these are the colors I kind of used on the one I did before, but my other two books are going to be different. So I'm starting with the, okay, this is just a number color, so it's SU 300. Stampin' Up came out with a bunch of like basically skin tone colors, and so there's a whole set of those, and they just all have numbers to them instead of names. So they range from very light, like flesh tone, to very dark. And I really like them. Okay. So now I'm hoping that this is a darker color. This one isn't a number. This one's just called bronze. Yeah, this one should be fine to go in here and just be able to do a little shading with. Hopefully. It might not be dark enough. I think it's not dark enough, but it's the one I grabbed, so we're going to make it work. It's going to be all right. Okay. Now then, the next book, I think I am going to go with this color, which is Sea Foam, and I've got the light and dark for that. I'm sorry, you guys, I waited too long to eat today, and so I got a little bit shaky and my hands are being shaky. I should not do that. Okay, I think what I will do is come on the ends of that one with this. This is Pretty Peacock. So I've got the light and dark versions of that. And I just like to do the shading right along the edges like that because it just gives it that little bit of, you know, makes it have that little bit of roundness look to it. I got busy in my stamp room here going through. I've got 3 big bins in this middle. Oh, it's an antique piece that I have in the middle of my room here that's kind of like an old buffet or something. And so I just had lots of bigger things in there like wood boxes and stuff like that. That I hadn't even gone through it for quite some time. So yeah, some of it I forgot I even had. But some of the stuff is just stuff I know I'm not going to be using, and we're going to be doing a crafty, basically crafty garage sale type thing at the American Legion here coming up early next month. And so I'm trying to get everything ready for that. Get rid of stuff that I'm not using anymore. And so I just got carried away doing that, and that's why I didn't eat until probably around 1 o'clock. So this color here is Flirty Flamingo. The light and dark. Have you ever had a pink book? I'm not sure. I don't know. Who cares? Books come in all colors. And if I want a pink book, I can make a pink book, right? Ooh, I just love these blends. They work so nice. All right. So I'm going to come back down here to the brown one, and do the little stripy things on there with light and dark smoky slate. We have some fun and funky little birdhouses out in our back. And when I took the dogs out for their potty break this morning, I saw little birds. They're more of a decorative birdhouse, really, than they are functional. But I saw a little bird fly into the church one. It looks like a little old country white church. And the hole in it to get inside is really tiny. But that little bird just went right in there. Looks like I started with my dark first instead of my light. So let me go into the middle here and see if I can make this work. It'll be okay either way. I'll just go over the whole thing and yeah, that looks fine. It still left a little shading around the edges. So there's my stack of books. Cute. All right, and then I need to cut these out. So that made me happy. Kind of went along with my bird theme. It was just a tiny little finch of some sort. It wasn't a yellow one, but it flew into the little church, and then it was looking out the hole, which was so cute. And then it came out of that one. There's a group of 3. We have them on poles, pretty good sized poles that we mounted them on into the ground. And so it came out of the church one and went into one of the other ones there. And once it got in there, it was looking out. And I think it was just mostly concerned because, you know, I had the dogs out there for their potty break, and we just have little chihuahuas, so they're not very big dogs. And they didn't even notice the bird, but the bird noticed them. So I don't know if they are nesting in there and might have babies. I'm not sure. But there's my stack of books. So cute. All right, now then, for this, I am going to start tearing because I want a torn edge here. And I'm tearing it, you know, you tear it one direction and you get the white showing. You tear it the other way and you don't. So you kind of have to decide, do you want the white edge? I like the white torn edge showing. So to get that white edge on this side, I think I have to go over here and start tearing, and I want it to be about that wide. I really love the colors in this paper. So cute. Okay, and then I want the other side showing like that a little bit. And that is going to go on the front of the card. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I just love those colors together. Okay. So that is what I'm going to do. Ooh, I got some new adhesive in the mail for vellum that is not supposed to show. So I'm kind of anxious to try that out. I won't be using it today, but just saying. Okay, I want this to be even here. Don't care so much at the top because I'm going to have to cut this off, but at the bottom I definitely wanted it even. And now I need to put a little more on there. I do like that adhesive because it'll just roll off where you don't want it. Might have to get, oh, there it goes. Got it. Okay. And let's see, this needs to be 5.5. So I just need to line it up at 5.5 over here. And I'm going to keep that little piece that I just cut off. Hi, Seal. Thanks for joining me. All right, this is going to go on there like that. I am loving that. Okay, now then, before I get too carried away, I am going to take, what color do I want to use? Let me bring a little piece of paper out here. This is the light crumb cake. Let me see. Yeah, I think I'm going to use that. And I am just going to come in here and scribble a little bit to have a foundation for these books. They need a shadow. Because they can't just be floating in the air, if you know what I mean, Jelly Bean. Okay, so I can glue that on now. Actually, I need to do something else. Oh, I can make it work. Okay, so I'm going to set the books there. I don't want to lose my glasses. Okay, so my little bird, I need to get him loaded back onto a block. Because I need to stamp his little legs. And I know I'm going to have to do some filling in because there's definitely, you know, a height difference in the paper between the books and the background paper. So I'm just going to get that inked up. And I'm just going to put as little ink onto the actual bird part as necessary because I really just want his feet and legs. Okay, Jenny, you can do this. And really, I shouldn't be too concerned with getting ink anywhere else because I'm going to be covering it up with the bird. But, you know, we're going to go with that right there. It's mostly just getting his feet onto the book. And I could draw this. I know. I could draw it. But that's going to come right over there. And actually, it didn't create that little white line. I just only need to darken up that one area where I kind of wiped off the ink. And I don't want my shaky hands here to scribble it too badly. Good enough. Oh, that's going to be so cute. All right. So I think I'm going to do something else differently than I did on my first card. And I'm going to pop up the top part of my bird. I didn't do that on the other one. And I'm going to glue the bottom part. So let me just get this lined up. And I will just hold my finger over it there for a second or two. And actually, I'll just do that and put the pin in my glue, and I will do the, I think I didn't get a piece of white. Let me grab a piece of white. I just need to do the greeting, which I am grabbing from another bird set, the Sweet Song Birds. This is a fun set too. And I'm going to do the A Little Bird Told Me, because that is perfect. A little bird told me. And then I am going to punch it out. I should have set it differently onto my paper because I'm going to be punching that top piece too, as you can see. Oh well, it's just paper. I can use that for something else. Okay, so there is that, and I want to go around the edge with what color? I could do the same color, the green. I could do the yellow, or I could do the Flirty Flamingo. That would be way too bright. I think I'm just going to do the green. So I need my soft sea foam. Where is it? Come out, wherever you are. Here we go. Don't go to sleep. Were you dozing off? I do that when I'm watching videos because they always tend to relax me, because if I'm watching crafty videos, it's because it's stuff that I enjoy and I get relaxed and I fall asleep. And I have to go back and rewatch the video because I missed parts. Okay, I'm glad I went with the same color, the sea foam. That looks pretty good. Oh, this is always the fun part, the decorating. Okay, so I should stamp this inside and then I'll be done with the stamping part. So I'm doing the You've Got Something to Celebrate. So a little bird told me you've got something to celebrate. So that could be any number of things, right? That could be a birthday, it could be an accomplishment of some sort. So you could use this card for any number of things, whatever somebody is celebrating. Okay, now we can get on with it. So this piece I tore off, I am just going to put it right there on the inside. Cute. Thank you again, Patty, for the inspiration from your bird cards. And I know she said she got the inspiration from watching Pinterest. And I also find a lot of things on Pinterest. Okay, the fun ruffle is next. All right. So I am just going to use my ATG here. Put a bunch of it on the back. Love this. And it's gonna go right up there like that. How cute. A little bird told me is gonna go right over here. Then the glasses. And then I'm gonna put a little bling on it. Gotta have a little bling. So this is gonna go right here. All right, now the glasses. Let me shine him up for the bird. He's got to have clear specks. All right, I am just going to put the tiniest bit of glue on the nose piece. And carefully, oh my goodness, you guys. Eek! I love that. Okay. Oh, I'm so glad I woke up and had that epiphany this morning. All right, let me get the bling. So I brought out these these no-hole sequins that are self-stick. I'm kind of liking the looks of the pink. Let's just take a little look-see there, hey. Oh yeah, I like the pink. Gonna do the pink. I'm gonna show you, Sue, I'm gonna show you with the ruffle. Okay, I'll show you. It's so super simple. Okay. Put one right here. This pink has lots of variations in the color. I just love these sequins, you guys. These are the pastel adhesive, and these here are the, well, they're just called adhesive back sequins trio. These have that kind of pretty peacock color that I used down there in the book, white and a pink. But yeah, this color here works really good with that background paper, I think. So, you know, you always kind of want to do your bling in triangle shape. I think I'll do a little one. And I will put it right there. That gives us our triangle. You also always want to do them in odd numbers, because that is more pleasing to the eye. And if you've never thought about that before, now you're going to be counting. Because I find that I do that. I'll start, okay, how many did they put on there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, we shouldn't be that way, right? But I find myself doing that. Okay, I just think this turned out adorable. And I'm going to show you the difference between this one and my practice card. It's totally different colors for one thing, but see how, look what a difference doing the glasses with how I did them makes, rather than just stamping it directly onto the book paper. What a difference. I do like the color scheme in this one. Now this one I used these new Brights Designer Series papers. That's where I got those from. But I really love this paper. I think I need to buy another package of it because I love it. Okay, let me get a piece of scrap paper or something here, Sue, and I will show you. Maybe I'll just use this. I'll just use this. So all you do is take a strip of paper. It can be however wide you want it. This is a little too wide, I think, to do a ruffle with, but you can make it whatever width you want to make it. And then all you do is this. Wait, I think I'm going the wrong way there. You just kind of pleat it. You know, there's no rhyme or reason. They don't have to be uniform in size at all. I mean, see how wonky mine goes? I prefer it that way. But if you wanted it to be really straight, you probably wouldn't tear the edges. And you could make it straight. You could totally make it straight. Some people can't deal with wonkiness. So you get it all pleated like that. And, you know, you could glue it if it doesn't want to stay together, but I didn't. So you just get it all pleated, hold it together, and stick it in your sewing machine and just sew down the middle of it. That's all there is to it. And if you don't have a sewing machine, you can glue it. And you could even take a fine line marker or something and go in and just draw little stitch marks. Or you don't even have to worry about stitch marks at all. You can totally just glue this, you know, and it's going to be cute either way. If you glue it, I would just put a dab of glue right in the middle of each one, because then they won't be laying quite so flat. You know, they'll still have that, you know what I'm saying? They won't just be glued flat down, glued flat down. I would just put a drop of glue right in there and then just go on down with a little drop of glue in each one. So that is all there is to making the pleated ruffle. All right, you guys, I hope you love these little wonky birds, these bird's eye view stamp set. It is so cute. And again, if you want to shop with me, here's where you find me, janawilliams.stampinup.net. You'll find this code on the landing page too, so you can jot it down if you want, or you know, you can just always find it and copy and paste it or whatever from the landing page when you go to shop. So that is that. Always, please let me know if you have any questions. You can leave a comment in the regular comment section after the video. And like I said, I will go in and I will put Patty's, the link to Patty's page too, so you can go see her adorable bird cards that she made and drawing her own birds. And thanks so much for joining me today, you guys. I really appreciate it. Please give me a thumbs up. That really helps my channel to be seen so I can get a few more viewers. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I would appreciate that as well. Have a great weekend, and I will see you in my next video. Take care. Bye-bye.